Hello. All right, good. Okay, so this is the last one that we're doing. We're not doing the refraction. I've never seen a refraction on the AP exam. Just important stuff. Not really important stuff. It's just stuff that does apply with this. If you were ever, spear hunting fish, you would have to understand Snell's law for refraction. Okay, but I don't think too many people do that. Okay, I've only done it once in my life, and I did not use Snell's law.
You didn't use that?
No, I did not use Snell's law.
What's it for?
Huh?
Is it for like throwing that one?
Yeah, look at the notes. It actually has a little thing, shows you.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Rectangle is inscribed in a semicircle, radius of 2. Find the dimensions of the rectangle that has the maximum area. Okay. I know that my x value, so if I'm looking at this, my x value is going to be between what and what? Why does that have a leg? Come on now. Maybe. For each one of those, right? What about the y value? Zero and? But if y is 2, x has to be 0, right? Okay, so look where it's attaching at. So if y is 2, it would be way up here, right? And the x value would be 0. Is that yours? Yeah? Oh, okay. I just noticed it right now. I'm like, okay. Huh? I know, I thought he was what's-his-face and he was going to walk away with him, but no, guess not. Anyway, all right, so now you understand why it's not going to be, it can't be 2. And for the same reason, x cannot be 2, right? But there's going to be some ratio out of it, though. So I have to somehow figure out what it's going to be. So I know the area, which I'm trying to maximize, is going to be 2x times y, right? Yeah, because we're using x and x on this. And by given the circle, what would be the maximum area with this given circle? Just the circle part, because this is going to be inscribed in that. Because you need to have like a domain for your area. Like if you get an area like that's 100 units, be like, oh hey, that's it. But no, you have a restriction on the area, especially because this is inscribed inside of this. It's going to be somehow less than. So what's the area of a circle? Pi r squared, right? So this is a hemisphere, so it's half of it. So it's 1/2 pi r squared, right? And then my r is 2. So that's going to be?
Just pi r squared.
Okay. And r squared is?
4, so 1/2. So 2.
Here, let me. A equals 1/2 pi r squared, right? R is 2, so that's 4 divided by 2. A equals, that's the maximum area. And as a decimal, so we know what actual numbers we're working with, 6.28, right? Basically 6.28. So that means that my area, it's got to be less than that, right? This is going to be inscribed. So if I get an area of 8, You done gone goofed, AA Ron. Okay. So I gotta find something that has a relation in between these two. So I need to try to figure it out to try and get this. So going through this, I'm gonna start off with setting it up that I'm gonna have this right here. And in this Pythagorean theorem, no matter what my x and y is, what's going to be the hypotenuse of this right triangle? 2. Why is it 2?
Because
It's the radius, right? It's the radius of the circle. So it's going to be the radius of the circle. So I know that in this right here, I'm going to have my Pythagorean theorem, which is x squared plus y squared equals r, which is 2 squared. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone's tracking on this, so it's not really too much. I know these problems actually are weird, and you're like, why?
This actually looks good.
Yeah, it is what it is. So, what do you think I should do with this information now?
Substitute it into an equation.
Okay, I'm going to use that to substitute, right?
give like y by itself or something.
Okay, you want to get y by itself? Let's do that. So, we could say that y squared is equal to 4 minus x squared. So, y is equal to the plus or minus square root of 4 minus x squared. Yes? We okay? Am I going to use the minus one though? Say no. No. Even though I have coordinates over here, right? Even though I have a coordinate where I'm allowed to have a negative, I'm not going to use it because I'm using the measurement value. Okay, I'm using a distance in this case. So I'm replacing it with an actual distance, not the coordinate part, but with the distance. So I would use positive. So for my area is equal to 2x times square, 4 minus x squared to the 1/2. And with that information, I would have what rule? Product, right? It's product. And on this one, I will have a chain. But this is a product here. Okay, so it's going to be a product with a chain, right, for my g value. My g value is going to have a chain. So let's do product. So a prime is going to be 2 quantity 4 minus x squared to the 1/2 plus 2x quantity of 1/2 4 minus x squared to the negative 1/2 times the derivative of the inside would be negative 2x. So we've been doing those for long enough that I just go through it. So did I skip anything on there? Or am I losing someone there? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and clean this up. I'm going to clean it up so a prime is going to equal 2 quantity of 4 minus x squared to the 1/2. And that's going to be plus a minus. So minus 2's canceled. 2 minus 2x squared over 4 minus x squared to the 1/2. Are we okay with that? All right, and so to get from here, what do I got to try and do?
Where'd the 1/2 go?
1/2?
Yeah.
Because I'm multiplying by 2,
Oh, okay.
and I'm multiplying by a negative 2 over here. So I was able to cancel out these 2's, right? And so those went away, so the negative 2 goes out front, and then x times x is x squared.
So, get common denominator.
Yeah. Common denominator is going to be next, right? So all this over here is just over 1. So I am going to have to common denominator that. So multiply both sides by the 4 minus x squared to the 1/2, and when I do that to the left side, it's going to complete that one. So a prime is going to equal 2 quantity of 4 minus x squared. That's going to complete that one right there. So the square is going to, or the 1/2 is going to go away. Minus 2x squared all over my common denominator of 4 minus x squared to the 1/2. Next thing I do, yeah, okay. So we have, and let's put it equals 0 while we're at it. So 0 equals, so when I do that, the denominator goes away. And that's going to be 8 minus 2x squared minus 2x squared. And I get 8 minus 4x squared is equal to 0. And then subtract 8. So, and then divide by negative 4, which is going to give me 2 equals x squared. Yeah, so x equals plus or minus square root of 2, but since we are talking about a distance, I'm going to use that positive square root of 2. What goes next? Okay, let's plug it in. Back over here. Plug it in. So if x is equal to the square root of 2, x is equal to the square root of 2, where can I plug it in? To my Pythagorean, right? Okay, so that's going to help me out. So it's going to be square root of 2 squared plus y squared equals 4. Okay, that's going to be 2 minus 2. So y squared is equal to 2, right? So y equals plus or minus square root of 2. Yeah? Okay, so now, the dimensions of this rectangle. So I'm asking for the maximum area. So the maximum area, so my area is going to be, it's going to be 2x, right? So 2x, which is square root of 2, times y, which is square root of 2. So square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4. Square root of 4 gives me 2. There's already 2 in front. So the maximum area is going to be 4 units squared.
Yay.
It's not that bad, right? I guarantee this will be on the AP exam. Every year, there's always been at least one somewhere. Sometimes it's on the free response, which is it's more in depth, but Yeah. Otherwise, it is in the multiple choice, which is most likely going to be something as simplistic as this. So yes, I feel this is kind of simple, right?
How much time do we
Yeah.
get?
Yeah, so once we've gone over it, it's not bad, right? Huh? Yeah, it's more confusing just trying to understand what it is we're doing and why and all that other stuff. So, Dulce?
How much time do we get?
In what?
At the test.
Oh, AP test, it's still up here. It's right here. So the first 30 questions, you have 60 minutes. The second 15 questions, you get 45 minutes. That's the calculator part. The free response, you get 2 questions that are calculator, and you have 30 minutes for that. Then you put the calculators away, and then you get the other 4 in 60 minutes, but you could still work on the first 2 problems. So you could work on all 6 in the second 60 minutes. But yeah, your calculators have to go away after this first part. First timer. Okay? All right. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button.